My name is Ken, and I'm building Star Wars-inspired megafactories in Satisfactory Update 8. Our 5 megafactories will be a water packaging factory Imperial Tower on Scarif, an oil packaging and transport hub Galactic Senate building, an oil processing and fuel power plant Super Star Destroyer, a battery and aluminum factory Jedi Temple, and finally a Phase 4 space elevator part Death Star. Now that the water packaging Scarif Tower is complete, we've begun work on the Galactic Senate building. Today, we're going to be putting in the train stations and railway. And, as usual for me, I'm going to build a completely unnecessary gigantic train spiral inside this building. There's a lot to do, so let's get started. Welcome to episode 35, and we have started on the next mega project. It's right there in front of us, and it's actually really close to our starting factory, which is over there on the left. So we've gotten in the basic shape, the bottom. Today we're going to focus on getting the rest of the outer shell put in. And depending on how that goes, we may have some time to start putting in some of our train lines inside the actual structure and maybe doing some planning, seeing where we're going to put stuff, how much space we need for various items. A question I get a lot, if I'm doing Fixmas, there's Christmas presents everywhere. I am doing Fixmas. I'm doing it Tuesday night streams, and they are outside of the edited videos. So if you want to check that out, it will be in VOD form only, and look for them on my channel. They're in their own playlist as well. Other than that, I think it's time to get started. As a little review here, this is what we're building right here. This is the idea. This is what we're building. This is the Senate building on Coruscant from Star Wars, and we're gonna see what we can do. I did make a change to it, and it's required what we need this to do. Remember, this is going to be a working factory. So this right here is a flat area that I needed to launch drones off of. And so it's the idea is that it's the Senate building, but I kind of sliced the top off because we need that space. But I've been thinking about this all week, and I think I want to see if I can try to give this more of a feel of like the actual Senate building, not just outside, but inside as well. I'm undecided. I don't know if we can do this, but you know, if we could maybe, you know, continue this angle up, right? See where I'm going with this? Then it would kind of look like the inside. I should have prepped a picture. Let me find a picture real quick. But this sort of curving, you know, cone going down, right? And I didn't really design it with trying to do that. However, this is sort of happening kind of accidentally. I'm just wondering if we really, maybe we lean into it, right? And we get it so that it not only looks like the Senate building from the outside, but from the inside. I think that's worth trying to make that happen. The difficulty with that though is that we still need room, and a lot of room, for our trains. So I don't know. I just don't know that we can make it happen. If we do it, I'd like to do it. I really would like to do it. Maybe something like this. And if we're gonna do it, we need to kind of figure it out before. Now we can get the dome in, right? That's not gonna change, but down here is gonna change. Because what I was thinking maybe, right? And then we'd have to go a little lower. I'm just thinking that if we move, if there's enough room inside this circle, and there should be, to get all of our trains in, okay? And we need to actually make sure that there is enough room, okay? Because if there is, then we could drop this down, and then we could make this inside actually, you know, and I'd probably actually want to bring it in, and then we use this space as like a diagonal logistics floor. And then we build all of our oil packagers. We build a blueprint, and that makes our oil packagers look like these little guys, or at least kind of reminds us of those guys, right? And then we could bring this all the way up into the dome area, right? Or at least a lot of the way up. And then we would need some space up here, so we can't go quite that far, but something like this. And then we need space above to handle all the logistics that are going to go to the top floor. But if we do this, it's super dark. It got like super dark. If we do something like this all the way around, it can actually look like the Senate building. And I think I want to do that. I think I want to do that. But I haven't really given this any thought or any planning like I did for the rest of this. Well, I mean, I've given it some thought, but not at the same level of detail. So you guys may have to put up with me like trying things, but that's, you know, part of the fun. Ooh, we really could bring it in. All right, well, first things first, before we can even think about that, we have to see if our trains will even fit. So let's do that, because we need to do this stuff anyway. I will definitely do this dome today, but I don't want to start with it. I want to start with something a little more interesting, some more designing. Okay, I think this is good. Gives us a little bit of room if we want to run something up there, but not overly too much room. Okay, so let's knock in some of this. Wow, that perfectly lines up. I mean, makes sense, right? It better. That will give us a lot of freedom in how we handle the rest of this, because we have a lot more space than we need. A lot more in the body of this. This was designed not for what needed to happen inside, but it was designed for this top. I needed 220 drone ports. Okay, so it was designed so this flat area can handle that. And then the rest of the inside is just what the shape is. You know, I think I'm just gonna knock all this in so that we can really see what we can do with our trains. I think this is gonna work. Let's make sure it's gonna work. Believe that. So in reality, what would we need, right? We would need, this is the halfway mark. This is half. These two right here. Okay. That's halfway. So we need to be able to fit our trains in here. How long, I have to do this again, if I did last time. How wide is one of our train stations? Okay, if I put him, let's say here, not a train station, they're probably all the same length. But what I really need is freight platform. You're not gonna let me, there we go. Okay, good. So it's exactly 2 tiles. Okay. That's perfect. Is that the same with the train station? Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so they're all 2 tiles. All right, easy peasy. We need 12. Okay, which means that in order for this to fit, we need 24. Well, we know we have 24 because, oh yeah, I mean, this is easy. This is gonna be fine. Let's start throwing it in. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. Let's make sure it works. I think it will. I don't want to put it in permanently yet because I don't know the orientation that I want the train stations to be in, because I don't know where they're gonna enter this level, because I'm gonna have them spiral up the outside, and we're gonna have to do that next, it seems. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then a freight platform. I think that's 10. 10 freight cars. Yep, and then we need a blank at the back. Okay, so that's 1. We need to be able to fit in, let's see, what's the best space-saving way to do this? Ooh, we may be able to make that. Yeah, I think, yeah, we're good. Okay. Okay. So what we would do is train comes in, turns around, goes right in there. And then that way, because if I did 4 in that direction, right? If I did all 4 of these going this way, then in order for the train and then the other 4 coming this way, right? Because we have to unload and then load. Okay, we unload the water bottles and then we load the empty canisters. And so I don't want them to cross anywhere. We don't have time for junctions. We don't have time for any of that crap. We have to keep these trains booking. And so if I lined all 4 of these up, then I would have to, as I was, I could probably do it. I could go around. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna do that because we have so much space. All right, so I am gonna do, sometimes I just have to talk it out and figure it out. So let's see what kind of width we have here to play with. And now, is that enough room? Yeah, this is gonna work. This is gonna be good. I like it a lot. Let's make sure. Yeah, no, it will. Okay, so this works. This is what we're gonna do. This is our layout, okay? And then the opposite, these other train lines, they're gonna go, it's gonna look exactly the same, except the train station's gonna be on this side. Okay, so train comes in, it unloads, it goes around, it loads. Okay, all of them. Now, why don't I just build it here? The reason is because I want to do something really special that I've been thinking about for a long time. And I want to spiral up in this space, in this glass space right here. I want to spiral the trains up across here. But I don't know where in the circle they're gonna be when they enter this area. And that will depend on, and wherever they are, we'll have to orient these train stations to accept them in and then send them out. Does that make sense? So this is going to be the orientation, but it might be rotated. Maybe. So what that means is I wasn't planning on doing this today. I wanted to get the dome in, but it's kind of like one thing has led to another. And that means that I got to get this train line in. And I didn't really plan for this. So it's going to be fun times. Let's make this happen. Let's figure this out. What does that mean? That means that I have to put in these walls because I need these. Yeah, I need these walls all the way around. Okay, and then that also means we have to decide, and I think I unfortunately know the answer to this. It's gonna suck a little bit because I didn't want to do it this way, but I think we need to. Some of these walls are gonna have to not be glass. I think we're gonna go with that. Now we can change this, and we can change the color, but I think the glass part is only going to be from here down. And that's important because let's just go ahead and change all the ones that we've already done. Because I got to build these right now. Stop it. So yeah, I think we got to get in all of this around. Okay. I won't put in the signs yet. We'll wait on that. And then I'll figure out the spiraling idea. And I think what I want to do, there's really two ways, two ideas. One is they're side by side to each other, and that actually would be easier. Okay, so it'd be something like this, right? Where the one direction is here and the other direction is there, right? So this one goes this way and this one goes that way. On the way up, it travels on this one, and on the way down, it travels on this one. So we could do that, okay? And that would be easier. Or to save on postage, we poison him with this. So the question is, this next floor, ooh, a little tight. That would be cool though. I'm gonna have to do some real math here, guys. Because we gotta figure out, oh, well, maybe not. We could do it in we could do it in radians. We're gonna have to do it in, I was thinking a circumference. Figure out the circumference of the circle and then divide by the amount of meters we have to go up, and then I know how many meters to go before I have to go up a meter. But what we can do is we can do it in percentages of a circle. So we could do that instead. I'll show you. Don't let the math throw you. It'll be fine. You know, we're having math time. Okay, so this is like perfectly, well, how much more space would we have? We would have 1, 2. That's not enough to give us one each time. I think I want to go with this. We are going to have an issue though when it's time to go up one. Well, it doesn't really, maybe in the back. Maybe I do it back where nobody's going to see it. Let's see, that was edge to edge 3. And then when we go 2, then 3, probably needs to be 3 and then 3. I'm also gonna have to make sure that I do same length train tracks so that the curves look about the same. I don't even think that's curving at all. Okay, no, it will curve if I make it curve. Okay, this is gonna be crazy to build. I can do it, but it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. But I know what to do. So what we're gonna have to do is let's try 3 again. Let's figure this out. Okay, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to force it to lock. Okay, and so what I'm gonna do is the start of this thing, put this in. Okay, and now I'm gonna go 3. Let's see how 3 foundations works. Let's push it. Let's try 4. Need one more. This is really gonna be a pain in the butt. Can I do a blueprint? I think I have to do a blueprint. But let's get the proof of concept working. I think I have to do a blueprint. So, okay, so here's the idea. This train track is straight. Okay? His connection point is parallel to this foundation. Okay? Because I zooped these over. His connection point is parallel to this foundation. This guy's connection point is parallel to this foundation. Trains will lock together. And so in this way, I have forced this track. Now this is not usable. And this is not usable. It actually won't be too bad because I only have to do it on one side. Now this one's good. He's been forced. So he's good. So then what would I do? I'd do 1, 2, 3. How do we like that curve? That curve looks amazingly good. And how many did we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's knock in another one of these. Okay, this is the 4th one. Now I have to force it again. See, and here's if I don't force it, here's what happens. See, that is not flush at all. You get a good angle right there. See that? That is not flush. Okay. There's a curve to it, but it's not exactly the right curve. And now what that'll do is if we try to connect to this, it'll make the next one wonky because it's over curved. But we can fix that by forcing it to curve by putting in a train here, connecting it, and deleting this. See, now it's flush. See that? That's what we have to do. Otherwise, this thing is gonna look like a drunk civil engineer designed it. All right, it's gonna be wiggly all over the place. So we don't want that. Okay, so this is going to work. This is hardcore going to work. Now we need to answer a couple of questions. The first one, and I think I already know the answer, is do we do the dual rail together? And I think we do. It's gonna make everything easier. It's gonna make me actually be able to get through this project instead of getting hung up on complications. And it'll still be really cool. In a perfect world, I would love to have this, the train that goes this way, that basically only have one of these. And then this one, the train is heading that direction, and that one's the train is heading back down. That would be really, really cool, but it's just not gonna work. So we're gonna have trains, you know, going up this way and then coming back that way. Okay, that's what we're gonna have to do. I'm okay with it. Now, I think that we can save ourselves a lot of trouble by blueprinting. I've never done this, but this should work in theory. We need space. Well, we need... Okay, we're gonna go this direction. It's gonna get wild in here. Okay. This is how. Look what I'm doing. He's right there. Okay. Now, is this gonna let me do this? I hope it's gonna let me work this. This may not work. No. Well, it might work. Nope. So what I want is this. This is what I want. This curvature with the extended blueprint. But it's just not gonna work. See, when I do it, it doesn't do the 5-degree turn. It goes full 90 because that's all blueprints allow. So the only way that we could do this is the way that I've already done it before. Basically, this way. That's not gonna work, dang it. I don't have enough space to do the rotation. That means I can only go out 3. How big is 5 out here? 5 probably won't fit in the blueprint. Better just do 3. Because it's gonna get wider as it goes, and it won't fit. 3 looks really skinny now, but it won't. So we delete this. Okay, let's save this as temp. All right, different strategy. This one will take longer, but I know it works. I've done it before. Okay, now we clear to the blueprint designer and we build temp and we build it. I'm still blueprint shifting, but I'm doing it within the confines of the blueprint. Okay, jam it all the way to the end here. Keep it in the middle. All right, and then we'll do the middle one first since he was a pain. Yeah, we get 2. I've already lost count, but it doesn't really matter because we'll know by how it looks where we need to be. Okay with it. We're learning. I love blueprints, man. I just freaking love them. And I know that a lot of people have maybe not necessarily, well, we're on the way here. Not necessarily like an aversion to them, but like so we need this space. I really, really, really should have been counting. I hope that we're not gonna get too wide here. Here's my problem. These two are actually didn't originate next to each other back in the center. These two didn't. This one did with this one. This one is actually... yeah. So... we actually have to kill this. This is gonna get too wide. So I think we're actually here. I think we've gotten close enough to test. I don't know if... let's put it on the ground. Happy birthday to the ground. Can I move them in? Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys. Like... oh, the curve is just off. Yeah. It almost works. I mean, that makes sense because the distance is close enough, but this curve isn't right. Oh, that's so sad. If we want to do it, we have to do it the right way. But let's see what it would look like. Really, really close. I don't think it's gonna work. I think we have to do it the right way. Guys, this isn't gonna work. I don't have the space. This isn't gonna work. It's not gonna work. I can't make it work. Damn it. Maybe not. All right, hold on. I got an idea. Never give up. Never surrender. Okay, that's not gonna work. Damn. I'm more upset that I wasted the time, but we learned something. Okay, Okay, kid, gather your thoughts. Let's make this happen, Captain. Okay, what's next? We have to figure out how often we have to go up one foundation, okay? Because in a full 360 degree rotation, what are we going up? Let's turn on. We're going 8 meters. Is it 8 meters exactly? I think it is actually. Okay, so that means we have to cut this circle into 8 pieces. We got to go 8 meters every rotation. Okay, so that means that we need to go up every 1/8 of a turn. How many of these is an 1/8 of a turn is the question. Let's do this. Let's figure out how many are in a 1/4 of a turn. We have to build them anyway. We have a lot to build. Where is perfectly? Okay, so he's our boy. This is exactly 1/4. And then I'll make a, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna have to make a, I'll make them. I'll just bring them out. Okay, we'll do the 4 and then we'll do 8 to chop it into 1/8. And that's when we know to go up 1 meter. Okay, that works. That's easy. Thank you for being easy for once. Okay, next step, we got to put these in. I've put it off long enough. These go in. We got to go down 7 all the way around. On a project this big, it's worth it to take the time to see what you can save with a blueprint. It's a balance though. I mean, you're right? Because you could spend more time building the blueprint than you would have saved by having a blueprint built. But the other thing is too, there's something that you can't forget about. And that is the fact that every time you build a blueprint and you solve a problem, especially in a new way, building a blueprint that you didn't know that you had or didn't know how to do before, then you increase your knowledge base. Okay. And next time it's even faster to build the blueprint and you'll recognize even faster what needs to happen. Right? And so over time, you increase your blueprint, your ability to build blueprints. 33. What's half of 33? What's the middle? What's the median number of 33? Well, it'll be 32 plus 1, right? So 17. Okay, so 17. That guy right there. Right, and so over time, you get better at building blueprints, and then you can save yourself a lot of pain and hassle in the long run. But sometimes it doesn't work. Honestly, that's the kind of stuff that I do offline. I didn't think we would be doing this today. Otherwise, I would have already practiced it. All right, so let's check. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I don't know why. My math is wrong somehow. Let's just do it the right way. What is off? Oh my God, Becky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, my math was incorrect apparently. I'm shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked. Oh, nice. Well, we already did him. That's nice. That one's good. Anything worth doing does take time. All right. And then I knew that this was a little too far. That's fine. Okay, let's keep going. And now we have our indicators for every 45 degrees of the circle, or quarter radius. Plus, you know, it's a learning experience, right? For me and for you guys. Okay, so here's our next one. And then unfortunately, we do have to go back through and build glass under all of these. And this isn't any of the stuff that we were going to save with that blueprint. We were going to have to do this anyway. When we actually get to building the train line, that is what I was trying to save with blueprinting. Somehow I wasn't building them high enough, or low enough, which really sucks. Oh, it's only right here. Okay, good. All right, next is glass. All right, let's put in all the glass. And let's try not to have to do it more than once. Oh no, how sad. Have to do... Okay, more than 10. We do that, and then that. Is that right? I want to make sure I get it right. Yeah, that's right. WWDV. He would threaten the officer in charge of building the Death Star. I need more men. That's what he would do. The Emperor is not as forgiving as I am. Oh no, I doubled up again. Okay, all the glass is in. I like it. Okay, so how many revolutions are we gonna go around? No, that's not the question. Let me think. Ooh, this is 8 meters. Hold on, hold the phone. Okay, this is perfect. Yeah, because it's 8 meters. Okay. Because we decided to do 8 meters here, this is another reason to do 8 meters. If we had done 9, it would have been like really stupid. We would have had to, but basically what this means is that every rotation every rotation around, okay, is 1 full notch up. So what that means is wherever we start is going to be wherever we finish. Right? And so this actually is the first this is the last one of this level. The next one has to be down. So these trains are gonna come in here, but they don't have to enter here exactly though. They can slide in this way. Okay, but what that means is that they're gonna finish right here and they're gonna slide out right through here. This is good. This is good. So we've got to get these trains to come around and sort of join the party down here. All right, let's actually make the second level legit, okay? We got to decide what we're gonna do. What did I do here? I did 4. I did 3, and it's on the 4th. Do that. This is the 4th, 1, 2, so it'd be here. Oh, and then we gotta go under. Okay, and so train line's gonna look something like this. It's this kind of thing I was trying to... Actually, let's change to my train line. Okay, and that should lock to that. There's our curvature. All right, so there's a little bit of weirdness, right? Because this is the moment right here when we go from there to there. So that one's above and that one's clipped, but I think that that's probably, you know, the best that we gotta break it somewhere, right? Okay, so yeah, we can do that. And so basically we have our black line here, and then we get one more to the left, and then we drop. That's how it's gonna work. We have our black, our marker, right? And that's what he connects to. Then we get one more, and then they drop, right? And then at this point, then they're leveled for a long time until we got our next one, which is way over here. I mean, it should be fine. I mean, I have less of those to do. We should actually maximize that. Okay, we should make it as long as we can because the curve will adjust, but then I have less to do. Okay, so how long can we make it? How long are these bad boys? I can't remember. Really long. We just do one in the middle. Eight. Okay, so it's 9. It's 9. Perfect. It is 18. 19 was because I double counted. That's awesome. Okay. This is great. This is great. I know what we're gonna do. Okay, now that's a much more gradual incline. I have a lot fewer of those stupid things to build. In fact, we don't need any of these other spots. We don't need to do this. They're just gonna, because they're so wide, they're just gonna float. We only need, oh, we did need that one, damn it. Okay, that's how that's gonna work, and that's gonna work great. So let's build the next one. And then what is it? It is 9 without counting the first one. This guy here. So I will say, in retrospect, we didn't really need that blueprint because there's a lot fewer of these junctions than I thought. This is gonna look really ridiculous when we're done. In a good way. Oh, this is our actual process. Build those. There's just enough room to go middle to middle. And what this does is this locks our joint to be relative to this, relatively perpendicular to this. Okay, and now we come over here and we have to do the same thing for this one, middle to middle. We have to lock this joint the same. Okay, now when we build this, is the exact curve that we want. It's the perfect curve and the perfect height difference. Okay, now we can delete this and we can delete this, and this one's ready. But we have to get this one ready. This piece so that it locks. We can get rid of this. Next one's in. That's it. That's actually really freaking fast. And then we go flat, and then we go up one, flat, and then up one, flat, and then up one. And we go all the way around. We should go all the way around. We should make sure it works. Let's do one full rotation. Really what we should do is we should do section by section. Okay, after we get one full rotation in, I'm gonna do like the whole thing together. That's what we're gonna do next time, or next.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
I strongly advise you to shut the hell up. Wait, is that it? I found it. No, we need to stay even. So that's here and then down one. And then we'll go up. Right here. And then down one. Ooh. Train's gonna go right into that stupid thing. Ooh, ma'am. See what we got. Biocoal. Lame. I'm not using this one. I don't know if I need that electromagnetic connection rod, but we're gonna go with. Okay, let's see what we can get out of this radiation eventually. So that train does go through there, but I'm not gonna stress it. We have bigger fish to fry, as it were. There we go. Okay, cool. So now we're on the actual wall. So we don't have to go up or down. Or just this last piece. Now for this one, we can go up a whole 4 and then go down 1. So it's like this, I think. Oop, nope, not that. There we go. Goes all the way around, slowly going up 1. And then by the time it gets around, that looks like too much. Did I make a mistake? I feel like I made a mistake. This should be 1 higher. That's way more than 1 higher. What happened, bro? 1 and then up. 1 and then up. Need 8 meters. I think everything's fine until over here. Something happened over here. This worked all the way to here. Did I go down? I went down. Yeah, there's a problem. What the heck? Should be here. Jeez. All right, yeah, we're definitely doing this differently. It'll be way, 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 way easier. Yeah, I was a whole one off. Sorry, guys. That's right. Should be 1 meter higher than our friend, and he is. Okay, good. That's really all I really need to do. I need to check. If I just take a second like that and check, I'd be fine. All right, I think that was right. No, it's... Oh my God. What is happening? What is happening to me? Okay, that's even. Oh no, that is right. Okay, good. Oh my gosh. Okay, next one is up one. All right, so that was the higher row anyway. What I have to do next, well, first thing I'm gonna do is we want to know Clone Wars, Stormtrooper, First Order. For me, Stormtrooper. Original trilogy Stormtrooper for me. If you're asking me, you know, which one I like, that's the question. I grew up with that. I wore out my VHS of those movies. Okay, so here's we need this one to go here, and we need this one to go there. Okay, and so I think how I'm gonna solve that is I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna feed in there. The problem is, let's see how, what height we have to. Okay, so that's not bad. Okay, we can do this. I was worried that it would get in the way of that train station. I'll move that train station if I have to, but I would rather not. So we're gonna come out, we're gonna start inclining, and then we're gonna come around, and by here we need to be able to be higher than this train station, and then we're gonna continue the curve and continue the curve, and then we're gonna come in here. Okay. What if there's a better way? What if we take it to the middle? Or at least kind of like past the middle. Bring it out wide. I think that's probably better. Ooh, we can make him match his other train line buddy. Ooh, we could do that. Okay, I could be down for that. Okay, I could be down for that, and let's change this train. All right, I like that. We'll make them match. Now they'll change in elevation. I don't know what's gonna happen to our trains here. Now let's figure out how much vertical distance we have to change. 12, 13, 13. All right. Once we hit the train, we'll have 4 more to do. Okay, so when we hit the train, we have 4 more to do. And we need 13. What if we do like 7 to get to here, and then 2 to get to there, and then 4 to get to there? Okay, I can do that. 22 divided by 7 is basically 3. So every 3, we need to go up 1, or we can do better than that. Every 6, we go up 2. Okay, I can deal with that. Let's get rid of these. And these. And these. And all of these. Remember, we have 2. We have 2 lanes to do, right? Okay, that's the middle right there. Then I go over 2. I build 1, and then I notch over 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can do that. I build 1 and I notch over 4. Okay, so I build 1, then I notch over 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Here, and then he goes to the center there. Okay, is he in the middle? It's not exactly. Here, let's measure. Let's make it look good, shall we? So we're gonna go center to center. So that's 40 plus, that's 59. Okay. So half of 59 is 30, basically. Gonna be something like that. Okay, can we make this turn? Ooh, ooh. We're gonna have to go out. Kind of encroaching on the space that I was gonna get it. We're gonna get it. There we go. Okay, now you go here. Okay, we got it. I'm a little worried though. What do you guys think? Do you think that's gonna be? Only one. No, we're good. That's not sharper than 1/2. So we're good. Remember, these are gonna be loaded. Well, wait, actually, no, the outside one is gonna be loaded. So that's even better. The inside one's gonna be unloaded, so. Okay, cool. This is good. This is good. Now where does this one go? He goes 1 and then easy peasy lemon squeezy. I didn't do any flat parts. They just kind of like, I think it works. Let's get rid of everything. I'm actually just gonna get rid of everything. We'll put supports in later if it all works. Not delete those trains. Let's get rid of these as well. I was gonna leave them, but if I really want this, I'll make some like beam pillars, something. All right, now what do we got to do? So how much more do we have? Let's measure. And if the inside track works, then the outside track will work because it has a lower turn radius. Okay, so we're really close here. Yeah, 4 meters. Okay, good. That's what I thought. I thought we needed to do 4 meters. So what should we do? We should. Okay, these guys are gonna come in like this. We need to go. Okay. I got this. But not here. We need room for the outside guy. Okay, and he's gonna be trying to turn in. One, two, three, four. So he's, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. But he's there. That's a little bit sharp, so let's pull it back. I think he can start turning there, which means he needs to start turning there. Maybe even one sooner. So, something like this. Please work. Thank you. Thank you for working. Now this one can do middle of this one. Now are you please gonna work? No, look how short he is. He's almost there. No. I feel like Michael. No! Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That is okay. We can do this, Kin. We can do this. Relax, Kin. It'll be okay. Do we like the curve though? Do we like the look of it? Can I lock the hologram? I can. And do we like that? So I do. I think I like it more if I started this from further back. Let's try this. I'm not gonna worry about length for a second. And I'm just looking at the curvature and if I like how the curvature looks. Lock the hologram so we can see. So I don't like that, right? That got too close. Okay, so we pushed the envelope too far. Now we'll bring it back. Bring it back to here. I think that I really like that. That's gonna be our winner. Now, oh, I shouldn't have, I'm so dumb. Okay, right here, we connect to this. Okay, we can do this. How do we do this? How do we do this? We just do what we have been doing. Delete this. I'm just smart enough to figure out smart things and keep it in my head for only a short amount of time. I'm not smart enough to like internalize it completely. You gotta let me focus and get it out of my head. All right, and then we better put this one in. There we go. Give it a little bit of angle by. So if you do this, then what happens is you angle the connection. And that looks cool, but that is actually worse. Okay, so the best one I think is or to save on postage. This is the way. This is the way. Yeah, that's the way. Okay, that's awesome. The hardest part of this is done. This is the part I was worried about. Getting these trains from down here to up here. Okay, because we not only had to get them elevated, but we had to come in at the right angle, and I'm pretty happy with it. Ooh, I do want to mess with something. Let's see if I can. It will mess with us too much, but if we can fix this, it'll look so good. Okay, please connect. Please connect. Oh yes. And now I can do this, and I do this. Okay, and we get rid of that, and I put this back. That looks better. Oh, I love it. I'm really happy with this, you guys. I'm really happy with this. So, this one's all the same. Oh, and then I want them in line with, I'm building these so that they're in line with the train track. Does that make sense? We need to bring him up until, what is it gonna be? Okay, they're gonna enter it back here. They're gonna do a full half extra rotation. because it's 4 meters to go halfway, to go all the way around the circle. We're gaining 4 meters. And look, this is exactly 4 meters. And let's, oh, I was gonna build a train. And I was gonna build some freight cars. Can we get in? Can we drive him? No power. Oh, I know why there's no power. Let's fix that. Crap. We need to fix that so I have power. All we gotta do is connect these. Yeah, that went nice. That looks good. So we should have power now. No power. You should have power. You should have power. Ooh. You really should have power. Why don't you have power? Am I gonna find like a very obvious break in the... I checked all this. Oh, I hope, here, let's see if I can switch A. Okay, good, we switched it. I thought I didn't want to take the wrong path. This is the path the water bottles are going to take, by the way. We should have power. Why didn't we have power? Oh my God, was I building it on the second tier? I was. I'm such a dummy. I'm so dumb. All right, see, look how tight it is. Whee! Like, it's really tight. But you know what we could do? If we don't like it, we could actually just remove these. We could just remove these and put lights there. Like, if we really wanted to, we could do that. And honestly, I think I am gonna do that, because then it looks better. And just not even have these. Yeah, we need them for building, right? Okay, we've screwed around enough. We have a plan. Okay, and so, and what do we need? When I build these, I'm gonna need to build them like this. And then we need this one down here. This is how many times the train is gonna go around in circles, and I freaking love it. Basically what we're doing is we're setting the connection point right here. And we're setting the connection point to be locked in with this pane. Okay, with that part of the curve. Okay, and then the other part of the train, where the other connection is gonna go, that's locked into its home. And then the train math, like the train track, will do the work needed to split the difference, to translate from the one to the other, and that's where we get our curve. Okay, good. So there's one in. This is it. This is what it's gonna look like. And then while we're going, because I'm gonna delete them, we can delete these too, I guess, huh? Well, I delete the first two, I can just delete all 4. The only one that's gonna have it is this bottom one. And it's gonna be there for every single one. Okay, cool. So there's one 16th done. Right? Yes. So we did one little rotation. That's an 1/8, and then double that. Wait, that's an 1/8. Double that. That's a 1/4. Okay, and that's a 1/2. So we're 1/16 of the way done here, but it's gonna go faster. Path signals are so that you can make sure trains can't stop in the middle of an intersection. Yeah, they do. So this is a good question. I'm gonna actually take a second and actually answer it with a demonstration, because it's really important. And I know people have a hard time with it. And I'm gonna see if I can try to remember to leave this in the actual episode. We're gonna do a quick 2 minutes on signals. Okay, so we're gonna need some path signals. Well, let's talk about path signals first. I mean block signals. Look at the difference, okay? See these orange and green and yellow and red and purple blocks, whereas this up here is only red, and these have different colors, right? Green, right? So what a block signals do is they chunk out your train into blocks, okay? And they are directional. Make sure you get the direction correct. Into chunks. Okay, now we have different colors. Okay, so basically how this works is that the signal, if there's a train, here, look at this one. There's a train in this signal, tells this train whether there's another train in this green line. There's no train in this green section, so that signal's green. Okay, and then this signal tells the train if there's a train in the yellow section. Okay, and so on and so forth. That's all it does. Okay, now it also does that in this intersection. Now I have a really simple intersection over here. Sorry, this is gonna be 2 minutes, but I needed an intersection. This is a really simple intersection, and so I'm fine with using block signals, but the same rules apply, okay? It's just that this section, this entire section, this intersection part where they cross right here, that's purple. Okay, so if there's anybody in it, see, now it's red because there's a train in the next section. As soon as it leaves the section, now it's green, and the next guy can move along. Now, a path signal is just like a block signal, except it looks one section ahead. Okay? It looks at the next one. I'm not sure if it does the very next one, but it definitely does the one after the next one. So, to be honest with you, I don't know a lot about path signals and how you actually use them. You only need them in really complicated intersections, though. I think this intersection is going to be perfectly fine for me with block signals. It shouldn't be a problem. And then on Twitch, the crazy mage said path signals are so you can make sure trains can't stop in the middle of the intersection. Yes, they do that too. But how they work is they look a section ahead. When a train gets to a path signal, it will not, this is Mage from Twitch. When a train gets to a path signal, it will not enter unless it can fully exit the chain. So if you put a path at the start of a T-junction, path signal in the middle, and block at the exit, it will never enter the junction unless it can fully clear it. Where if you only use block signals, it could stop in the middle, jam the intersection, jam the junction, and cause a deadlock. Okay, right, now, that's perfect. Thank you, Mage. That you explained it better than I could have. In my case, my intersection, the entirety of my intersection is just one section. So there's a lot less likelihood of me having an issue. Okay, because if this is clear, he can make it through. I guess this one could be blocked. But if that one's blocked, I have sort of bigger problems, I guess. I don't have any complicated things around this where there's really any chance that there's a train sitting here. If there's a train sitting here, I'm screwed, right? Like, it means it's backed up all the way down there. Pass signal is only for a section of 4+ railway. So they're useful, and there's things that you need them for. But I'm doing relatively simple complexity of train line. I'm doing very few junctions. These are separate, right? Like this line, he has a separate job than this line, and they never cross. Okay. And so I'm designing it just so that it's nice and simple, and I can rely on fast train service and not have to worry too much about pass signals. But that's how they work. There's some really good videos on them out there, and people that understand them better than I do, which isn't really that hard. Oh, I forgot to. Oh, but I didn't forget anything. It's just time to build. Let's double check this. I should have checked it before I put them all in. This needs to be 1 meter higher. It is. Perfect. Pass signals they are not straightforward. They're interesting. Oh, I've got some boxes over here. That's not good. Okay. Oh no, the box is inside. I got him. Is there any more boxes? Oh yeah, there is. Oh my God. What did the one train say to the other during their argument? Quit sending me mixed signals. We're on the same track. Thanks for that, Mikey. Did I build one too many? I totally built one too many. And now we just come through with this. Okay, we got another section done. Are we a quarter of the way done yet? We are. We are 25% of the way done with this beast. We're gonna get these trains in today, you guys. I thought we were gonna do the roof, but screw the roof. We're gonna get the trains in. That's awesome. I love it. Let's keep on keeping on. Why couldn't you hear the pterodactyl urinate? The P is silent. You know, Minecraft for dads. If this is Minecraft for dads, then you need dad jokes. Oh, the other one he sent me today too. It actually wasn't as good, and I'd heard it before also. A pirate walks into a bar with a ship's steering wheel on his belt. The bartender goes, "Is that a steering wheel on your belt?" And the pirate goes, "Arr, it's driving me nuts." So yeah, that's what I get. On a Saturday, text from my father. I could handle that. That's not that bad. Okay, I could deal with that. If anybody listening here, I gotta do a PSA, okay? Because I know I've got some older dads that watch me, okay? The PSA from somebody who has a dad in their 60s, okay? You gotta stop with the group texts, all right? Like, the group texts, it's too much. It's like, just no group texts, please. All right, just do that. Do that for us. Do that for your children. Do it for the future generation. Just when you think you want to do a group text, just don't. You're like, would this be appropriate to start a new group text, especially a new group text? Okay, the answer is no. It's never appropriate to start a new group text. Okay, that's my PSA. All right. Ooh, we're almost halfway done. I am getting significantly faster. This is really gonna look cool. I'm super happy about it. This is gonna really suck. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Okay, I do know how I'm gonna do it, and it's not gonna suck as bad as I thought it was gonna suck. It's gonna be marginally less sucky than initially estimated. Nope. Not if you do that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No, stop it. Stop building terrible things. Oh my God, Ken. They're gonna start leaving if you keep having to, oh my God. Okay, I did it. They're gonna start leaving. Your followers and your wife will leave you if you can't get this right. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time all of a sudden. Maybe I should do it. It's easier to do it here, maybe. See that one. I guess we just keep going, but now we have one less. Yeah, we have one less. Right, because we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, because 7 landed. Okay, he landed where he's going. This doesn't seem right. This doesn't seem right. I feel like something's wrong. I'm gonna run out of space here on this train. Let me track this train backwards. I guess we just hollow it out. Okay. All right. I got it. I just kind of forgot what the plan was exactly. Is that a shadow of a box? It's a shadow of a box. Oh, it's right here. I can tell where the... I was like, oh, that's a box. No, it's a shadow. But wait. We're almost done with this. Nice. Okay, next section. Look at that. Oh, it looks so good. And then there. I'd really like to get all the train stations in and get the trains completely done today. I may work until I get that done, and then I can kind of, I probably will. I got 2 hours left. I think we're gonna finish the trains today, because then I can kind of make that the focus of my edited episode, you know? Because I like to try to do that if I can. And it'd be really nice to get the trains done. That's like one of the most important things that needs to be right, because if that doesn't work, that's the whole point of this. We can work everything else around that, right? I'll make some, you know, packaged oil blueprints to package all the oil. You know, I'll do all that around the train station. Train station must be good. Is any of this necessary? No. My favorite comment so far about my channel, what do they call it? Hilariously overbuilt. I am everything I'm doing in Satisfactory is hilariously overbuilt. Stupidly unnecessary is also another one that's been thrown around. Oh, and just so everybody knows too, I have a Discord. You know, come and hang out, and it's in my descriptions. So feel free to join me there. We have, you know, we chat and hang out, and it's chill. Man, it'd be a lot easier if to just use this color. Like, look, it tells me exactly where the cross is. I'd be really stupid that I'm not doing it that way. But, you know. Using those glass ones instead. I will stop doing that now that I'm almost done. And then I don't know why it does this sometimes. I think it's because I built these wrong somehow with those stupid signs. Like they shouldn't be there. Not the signs, see the little junction sign? Shouldn't be there when there's only one. Yeah, see, look. I don't know why that's there. But it shouldn't be there, and it makes me nervous that the track won't work. So then I rebuild it. And when I rebuild it wrong. Kind of my thing. What I want to do at the end of the night, when all the train, when the water bottle train setup is finished, I want to ride a train all the way through from start to finish on this. You know, so everybody gets to see the route and I can kind of see the route myself, you know? We gotta clear these out. Ooh, that train is... That's a little close. That train station. I think it'll be okay, though. What if we just take these? Okay, yeah. All right, so that's the next step, is we got to deal with this, the end of the line here. Yeah, this is looking really good. Now, I want to get these splits as soon as possible to give us much room for trains to get backed up. So, what direction are we coming in at? All right, this looks perfect. I just happened to set this up correctly. So these trains are going to face this direction. Okay, and now let's put in some trains the opposite direction. I think I will stop irradiating soon. I hope. Either that or I'm going to grow 2 heads. All right, time to get this in. All right, so if that's the center one, there, what are we doing? Just here, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So this bad boy needs to arc away as fast as possible. We'll deal with him later. Sorry, it's at night, guys. I like it. I like night a lot in this game, but not when I haven't had a chance to build lights yet. Okay, cool. Q. Now, we need to like immediately start splitting, because what I want, I don't know if we have it. I want this train to have enough room to be backed up. I don't know if we have it. Let's see. See how close we are. I mean, it's not gonna make it. I already know. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then another locomotive. All right, I wonder if I move this forward, it won't be centered, but I'll have room to split. Is that worth it to not be centered? It might be worth it, guys. Okay, there's a solution to this. And the solution is we turn this, okay? We rotate the stations 90 degrees. All right, and then what it'll do is it'll give me room to split them as I approach where they're rotated. Does that make sense? And then these guys come back in and go in there. All right, I think we have to do that because I want some error. And if you don't understand why, okay, so I'm gonna have 4 stations here, right? And let's say for whatever reason, there's a train, you know, in the station here, okay? He's here. I don't have the modular frames for it, but he's here, he's loading, okay? Bro is loading right here. Okay, this guy can't get in, there's a block signal there, okay? So he stops because these got out of sync. That means that this train that's waiting back here, who's trying to get over to this station that's empty, has to wait for this asshole to get out of the way, okay? I need enough so that at least one train, I have some margin for error, okay? And so this is not gonna work. But that's okay, because I have the solution. Maybe I should just do this. We get rid of this, and we get rid of this, and we get rid of this, and we get rid of this. And we get rid of all these. How's my inventory? What am I looking at? Okay, got some room. All right, we got a solution. All we have to do is rotate the orientation of these train lines or train stations by 50 degrees. 90 degrees. 90 degrees. I need to know what that is because that's center that I need. And then I'm gonna build right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now here's the actual train station. The actual train station goes right here. Then I delete these. Okay, and then I put in freight platforms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we need an empty. Okay. And then what did I do here? I did two full ones over. I'm just gonna measure. Oh, that one's backwards. I've already played that game, and that game sucks. There are no winners in that game. Okay, nice. And I'm giving myself as much room as I can here in between. This is a little tight, I get it, but oh yeah, that's yeesh. All right. We're gonna change it. Damn it. This is why we're here, Meg. I'm not gonna do 16, I'm gonna do 15. 15 meters to just pull it off of that edge. Oh, it's a tight fit, but I think we're gonna go with it. All right, and then we'll be able to curve it out of the way, right? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're good. Okay, cool. I think this works. Let's turn this one around. We've done this a million times. No problem. No problem. Are we too tall here? Oh, he's getting his head shaved there. How in the world am I gonna make this work? Needed to come up. Let's come up one. I needed to come up one. So let's do that. Let's do that. Do this right. We can do this. I can do this. Okay. Now we should still have the room here. Yeah. Okay, but now we got to turn. Okay, I can handle that. That looks good. I like it, I think. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, I'm gonna have to do... we can't have... Can you have 3? Yeah, you can have 3. Can't do 4 though, so I'm gonna have to break it in. Ooh, let's do this maybe somewhat mathematically. Make it look nice. And then, nope. Something like this. That looks cool. Very train-like. All right, let's do a right-hand turn. Oh, this is gonna look so sick, you guys. All right, let's get in. Let's get in the rest of these. Yeah, we're gonna ride the train tonight. That is happening. Okay? It is happening. Promise. If I have to go later than I usually go, I will do that so that we can ride the train for the full circuit. Happening. Something we've been waiting for like 3 months. This needs to go here and we are done, son. Okay. We gotta let's connect that to those, and then we connect those to those, and we can ride our train of destiny. Okay. Even though it doesn't look as good as it could, we need to split fast, because the whole point of this was giving myself enough room so that there was room for a train. Block signal here. All right, now I need to split again pretty much as soon as possible. Let's do a right hand curve. Let's do 3 right hand curves. Oh, that's pretty close. Pretty dang close. We're gonna call it. Nope, not quite. Sorry. I lied. I'm a liar. You lied to me? What are you, a sheep? Okay, now I'm done. For sure. I'm happy. I like it. Remember my rule, guys. If you're not happy with something, delete it. Okay, now let's double check and remember what we're trying to do here. We got to make sure that an entire train can fit. And it can't. F Tucker. These trains are so long. I thought for sure this would fit. We went through all this work to make sure this would fit. What can I do? What can I do differently? I can split from back here. I can start the first split from back here. All right, I'm gonna have to do that. That's what we're gonna have to do. So this, crap. We're doing this. This is gonna happen. We're just gonna go straight in. Okay, and we gotta get rid of these, unfortunately. I loved how those looked. I'm sad. I'm a sad panda. But we didn't have enough room on the first one. If we get enough room on the first one, the other ones will be fine. We just have to make sure we have enough room here. So let's build it. Train. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's go back to this right-hand turn idea, because the right-hand turns will take up more space. Here's our junction. Here's our first junction. And I can continue this forward a little bit, right? I can do something like, and I'm planning on doing something like, you know, something like this. It's gonna look stupid. I'm okay with stupid. This is gonna look, maybe if I do what I think I'm gonna do, it's gonna look really stupid. But an artificial length of train. Oh my god. This is gonna be the stupidest looking thing. I can't even. I'm laughing my ass off over here. Oh my god. Oh, what have I done? I've created an abomination. I'm sorry. What have I done? I can't even. Okay. All right, this is probably gonna work. Move my platform. I don't want to move my platform. I want to do something stupid. Look at this stupid shit. Oh my god, that's so funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look how much space we made. 11. We're in. We're in, boys. Oh my god. Oh, it's so funny. I'm dying. Okay, we can do this. Okay, now I need to hook into something like that did it. We did it. But we did it, boys. Oh god. There we go. That's a lot cleaner. The downside is we got a little bit of a low bridge problem, but I'm gonna eat it. Oh, I'm okay with it. It'll be all right. Oh my god, look at that. It's so stupid and awesome. 6. Yeah, we only have 6. Oh, I know. We split it here. I'm stupid. This is the solution. This is the actual solution. Yeah, this is what we want. The split doesn't happen there. It happens back there. Doy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It fits. It fits. Now, will they crash? Yeah, probably. So let's put in some more curve. We just need a little bit more. Just need a little bit more. We got this. We got this. Let's bring them in straight. like this one was. He's gotta come out here. That's 11, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Is that totally out of the way? It's totally out of the way. We got it. It's done. We're done. We're finally done. All I gotta do is, ooh, let's take it from that spot. Better. Okay, it's a little bit better. I'll clean those up. I'll straighten those up a little bit so that they look a little bit better. But this is good. Okay, we have one more thing to do. Okay, one more thing. There we go. Just think of it as an organic design. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right, so I got an idea. We can do better than we did before. We can use a little math. Okay, one line, boom, boom, and we get rid of this. Perfect. Get rid of that. Oh, it's off too. Okay. Oh, because, yeah, my thing was in the way. And now we can delete this one, and that one, and that one. Nice. Okay, and now our final friend here. Problem is he's swinging out over. All right, so he's gonna have to be weird. That's not gonna work because he's swinging out over our friend. This, how's that look? That looks good. And that is very close to what is over there, and it's close enough for me, close enough for empire work. All right, and the rest of this is relatively easy. That's good enough for me. Hey, there we go. Those curves look janky. I'll probably change them later. I'm gonna mess with these on my other streams a little bit. I'm not happy with some of this, but it's close and it works. It's good enough for now, or at least we think it works. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it, and we're not gonna play with it anymore today. Oh yeah, that's more Christmassy. I like it. Okay, we have power. Okay, let's see it. The other thing too, although it really won't be, it's actually, I was gonna time it, but it's not necessary because we're gonna be fully loaded and it's gonna have a different time. Here we go. Low bridge. Yeah, that looks good. All right, well, let's chat, guys. Because all I'm doing is holding the forward button, and I might not even need to do that. This is so silly. I love it. Christmas cheer, everyone. It's working. Oh yeah, it's totally working. It's hilariously overbuilt. It's ridiculous, in fact. I need a good, I love my hilariously overbuilt. Here's an assignment, Pee-wee and chat. There are gonna be so many block signals on the rail. Yes, I will. I'll have to put so many on them. Chat and Pee-wee. So I really like this like combination of two, like an adverb and what is it? A verb probably. Yeah, that is an unlikely combination. So the hilariously overbuilt, I want something to go with unnecessary. I'm slowly putting together what I would put on a shirt, because I have crazy people like Pee-wee who want me to make some merch. And so hilariously overbuilt is one of them. I need something to go in front of unnecessary. I need a good adverb to go in front of unnecessary that doesn't seem like it should be there and is also a descriptor of my channel. If you haven't seen it before, this is the Scarif Tower. Big and unnecessarily. Yeah, it is. Here's our train. All right, and remember, we're carrying back, at this point, we're carrying empty canisters. Okay, and then we come in here and we drop off the empty canisters. And then we come up and we load water bottles. Okay, from this, and now we have our water bottles, and then we head back, baby. Satisfyingly unnecessary. That's not bad. And remember, this train line right here, this is all it does. This route, there's nothing else that it does. In fact, I could probably, there's a junction up here. This is the Christmas train, by the way, spreading cheer. The junction really is for the bottom track. It's really not for this top track. See this junction right here? I actually don't think I will ever go that way on the top track. I will on the bottom one, but not the top one. Oh, I could have been doing this the whole time. Oh man, I'm a terrible streamer. I could have had the UI off. Make it look really pretty. Next time I take a completely unnecessary train ride just for the memes, I'll make sure to turn the UI off. I'll make sure to write that down. So this is gonna be the trip, well, actually not even the full trip, just the train trip of the water bottle. The majestic water bottle in its environment. If you don't know why that S-curve is there, well, there's a reason, okay? Okay. That's where we started. Or actually, we started at the front of this train. Okay. Brake. Brake, 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 brake. Okay. Christmas train has done its trip. Oh man, that was so fun. And that's where we were. That's how far away it is. Okay, awesome. This was great. I'm really happy. This was a vision of mine to make this work. It's gonna be awesome. It already is awesome, and we're gonna keep on it. It's crazy. I can't believe I'm doing this. It's too late to stop now. But if we can make not only the outside of this building look like the Senate building, but also the inside, that's so freaking cool. Like and it's a working factory. That's the big thing. You know, it's so cool. Okay, that's the plan. If you guys could like the video on your way out, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate it. And yeah, next stream is Tuesday night. I'm gonna be working on Fixmas. So I'll see you guys then, a lot of you. And if not, come to my Discord and chat up there. There's a place for you guys to post what you build and show it off. So I'll see you guys around. Thanks so much. Until next time, I gotta go to sleep.